Justify why do you raise money? They come and justify. Yeah. They come and justify so the minister will not come to say I have to raise money because I won't want popular to be so poor. So you can justify that. What we will do right now to make sure that jobs are not on that period, both on that period. Yeah, whatever ways we can find out to do with budget. They're separate, not a labor minister, people of village, when it comes to raising their money, but not to compromise the job for Liberians.
Right. That's what we say. You are right. But what I'm saying is,
so the other issue on the floor, the issue on the floor is to get a job back for Liberians.
Yeah, so we have to
stick to that, and then
we have to
come to the revenue aspect, we can talk about it.
stick to that, but you have to put it into context. This discussion has to be in context. Why are these people collecting? We keep giving them quota.
They don't have to be there, they are not being compliant.
So next time, next time,
there's a positive correlation between the issuance of more work permits and the generation of revenue. Very positive. As such, we have to be very decisive here. Very, very decisive as we move on to the next budget year. As the chairman rightly stated, the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning has already projected another $10 million on account of labor for the issuance of work permits. Protem is not only that we are collecting the revenue, but we are also giving incentive to the ministry. So it's like we're telling them collect the money. But when you collect it, you get a percentage for collecting it. So it's a beneficial thing until we can take that decisive decision. We say we're not collect 10 million this coming budget year on account of providing those jobs that our people have the skills to do in the labor sector. We have to be decisive because we are now enabling them to collect. And not only collecting, but putting in the budget law a percentage that goes to them directly to empower them, because that revenue enhancement, to empower them to collect. So they are not going to leave it because they are getting something from there as to their own motivation, and they're also going to disenfranchise those of our workers or citizens that have skills to do those work. So it's about now that we begin to take steps and give a correct method to the Ways and Means Committee in preparation of the 2026 budget, so that we work with funders and say, look, this is what we have done to get our people to get those jobs that they are able to do. Right. So if your revenue that you projected is $10 million, and because we have to protect our international protocols and whatever, we're going to do half. It means that half of the work permit will now be given to, Liberians that have skills. So that's the way to approach it.
So the target, we're not telling you Ways, Means and Finance that they're compromising the job for Liberians. So we didn't know that they were giving work permit to so poor, but they were just making a target.
Yes.
Okay, so our oversight has made us to find out that Liberian positions are compromised.
Yes.
So that you streamline the list that you have and remove those positions and get straight instruction and moving forward. Those positions should not be compromised for Liberians. So we don't need all these arguments. So we have the 10,000 lists. We give the instruction that jobs for Liberians should not be given work permit. We streamline. If we have to even audit the system to find no job and insist that we do it Somebody want to speak? Also, Senator Batikwa and his committee, they are working on the second phase that you are suggesting, the incentive part of it. Alright, so from all of our input, it shows that even with the decent work bill, Liberianization law, Liberians should still have the priority and the first option. We asked for the list, we've gotten the list. I think the committee should go and streamline the job as the job that must be given to Liberians, and the job, the category, 2 categories, jobs for Liberian and category 2 job titles or whatever that should be studied. You have to study it because some of the jobs can still be given to Liberians if they are qualified. So if we streamline and get those 2 categories, then we can call the ministry back to make the decision. Also, as we're doing our ways, means and finance, you have to take note, engage the ministry, let's look at other avenues for this revenue generation. If we have to increase the payment for the work permit, we need to look at it. But after the hearing and after the recommendations, we have to take actions. Yeah, and the action we must see the kind of impact the actions will make. Because that will bring in concessions, and those conversations will go as far as making sure that Liberians are employed in those positions and they will be verified. So I think that's how far we want to go. So maybe we will get a motion for that. A motion from the floor to close on what will be the next step after the argument, after the debate.
Yes.
Sarah Jala.
From a cross-section of eminent and eloquent senators on the future of our citizens when it comes to employment, I will move. If I can get second there. I will move if I can get second there that the committee be instructed to take into consideration the debate across the globe, be mandated to review the debate across the globe, even with this with this report, to come up with refined recommendation so that the Senate can be able to make an instructive decision as a way forward for our citizens to benefit in the line of employment with their non-Liberian counterparts. I so move.
The 2 categories. One position that Liberian must take, positions that need to be studied, and that the committee should report here on Tuesday, right? Yes. All right. Should report here on next week, Tuesday, after which we'll invite the minister to make a final decision for the benefit of Liberians. Are you ready to vote? All right, that's by Senator Topo. Why? All in favor say yea. Again.